the mail yet.
Yeah, no, don't feel bad.
Oh, great.
I have 50 of those little bitty boxes like you filled for the last auction to fill with doodads and stuff. And I have a friend coming over to help me fill them tomorrow. So I'm not sure the books are going to get sent out yet because I need to take the help when it's available.
Don't worry, it's fine. Hi, Arlene. Thanks for coming. Arlene, I think you know everyone except my friend Michelle. So if not, you need to check her out. Arlene, you know everyone. She's making a plate, and Miss Pat is working on a gorgeous Alice journal, and I'm going to be doing some iCads for a Defy Design Team project. And what is the lovely Jean Peter doing?
I found a new doodle person that I'm in love with on YouTube.
Oh, wow. Yeah?
I'll just have to share the link sometime later because, and Michelle, Kim can get it to you if you want to see.
Okay.
I couldn't even come close to pronouncing the name. But she's really, really cool, and she did this, and this is actually a spiral. It goes like this, and it spirals out, and then it changes and gets funky. I was thinking about doing this as live in the Hardest group.
What do you think, Arlene? I like doing doodles. I just suck at it. I'll just be honest.
That's me.
I suck at it. So if it's like, if you put it like with you, Peter, if you do a bunch of doodle examples, I might be able to try and do it, but I really suck at doodling. Arlene's working on a salad. Sounds good, Arlene.
I had a salad for lunch, and it was amazing. And I didn't have to make it.
Well, that's even better.
I would say that's the best kind.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to send a message to my husband. He's outside, so he knows I'm on live and won't come in cussing at the dogs or something.
That could probably happen in all of our houses, actually. Oh, now there goes Kathy.
That was me.
Oh, that's Jean Peter. Kathy's got Darth Vader.
I have a friend who's been very, very sick for a long she was in the hospital, between the hospital and her 12 surgeries and rehab, and thinking she wasn't going to make it. That was about 3 years ago. She now has a mass, they're calling it ovarian cancer.
Oh, no.
And she can't get the doctors to set a surgery date, and she's at the ER right now, so that's what that one was.
If you need to go take care of her. That's fine.
I can't get in there and do anything, and she's 90 miles away, so.
Oh, that makes it hard.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to mute me for a sec.
Okay. I love salad. I make a mean salad, I've been told. I make a mean Cobb salad, I should say.
That was my mother-in-law's favorite.
Yeah, that's
Mine too.
Yeah, we like that around here.
I'm a Caesar.
Are you? I like Caesar too.
It seems kind of plain, but when I make them, I take in, I do add like boiled eggs and olives and things like that.
Nice. That sounds yummy.
Chicken, of course, chicken or shrimp.
Michelle, we're having our first low country boil over 4th of July weekend.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, with our upstairs neighbors. Yep, they're coming down for it. Hi, Luz.
Nice.
I made one for Father's Day. It was so
Hi,
good.
Luz.
So, Kathy, I've never done it before. So tell me, I know it's potatoes, corn, sausage, shrimp, but what else do you add? Like, do you add different things?
All right, we put in our seafood we use is scallops, shrimp, crab legs, lobster, mussels, and what else do we have?
I think we're having crab legs, but I don't think we're doing mussels.
Oh man, you get the ones that are in the shell that come in garlic butter sauce, and just put them down in the bowl. Ooh, Lord, they taste so good.
I don't like the whole mussel oyster.
No, I don't do the mussel or we actually had to do ours with I guess it's Louisiana style. I get andouille sausage.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
put-
we're gonna have sausage in ours too.
I love it like that. Corn pomet.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you, Arlene. She grows most of her produce, so that's why she's eating a lot of salad. That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm trying. Mine aren't growing.
Your container garden's not growing?
Well, it's growing. It's not producing.
Huh.
Mary told me I needed to trim back my vines. Then I would end up with just all vines if I didn't. So maybe Thursday or something when I don't have the boys, I'll do a video chat with her and let her show me what she's talking about.
I thought you were going to stop having the boys.
Well,
Right? I think she has one more week.
well,
No, July 1st. They're supposed to go to daycare.
well, they're not
Oh my goodness. Why?
because the daycare gave up their spot when they didn't come back in.
Oh my goodness. And they could have went back on June 1st too.
Well, none of us felt it was safe for them. I still don't feel like it's safe for them. Because have you seen the numbers for Tampa?
The numbers for Florida are really bad.
Yeah, I've seen that on the news.
They're really bad. I'm back to like, it's worse than before we quarantined. So I'm back to, I'm not going anywhere unless I absolutely have to. And it's definite masks, all of that. There's no, I'm disgusted by how many people don't wear masks around here. And the numbers keep climbing. So it's kind of like, it's not even about if you think your rights are being infringed or any of that right now. It's just about keeping everybody else safe because it's really getting bad again.
Mm-hmm.
And our stupid governor will not shut anything down. He will not go back and shut things down.
Our governor, he just in the last 2 weeks, it started reopening a lot more, but it's still scary.
Well, that's why we're in the predicament we're in. And he flat out says that he's going to open the schools in August, full-fledged 100% open the schools in August, which I think is not the greatest decision with things skyrocketing the way they are and all those teachers that can get sick and bring it home to their families. And I don't know what the solution is for school, but I don't think opening it like none of this ever happened and isn't still going on is the solution.
Yeah.
Michelle, where are you from?
I am in southwestern Ohio.
Oh, all you East Coast ladies.
Yes, we are. Jean Peter, can we say where you are?
I'm in New Mexico.
Oh, you're where it's really good and hot.
Right?
Yup.
We get pretty humid up here, but I wouldn't trade with you.
Cat, Luce loves your journal, Cat.
It'll be in the Defy auction.
I love it.
It'll be a fight.
So broke on that one.
Oh, great, Kathy. I still have to do mine. I totally forgot.
Oh, girl. Better hurry, mine's almost finished.
Can I buy one from somebody?
Yeah, you can buy one from Cat.
So if I didn't get one done and I paid big money for yours, would that make the difference?
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, I'll get her done. I hope. Gosh, I hope.
I found a Wizard of Oz Digi kit on Etsy.
Oh, how cool.
Did you?
It's not very big, but it's okay.
Well, I have a few and I need to print them. But part of my problem is, it seems like when it was time to make the kits for the last time I mailed out, it was quick and easy. But this time it's like, it's August. Well, June's almost gone,
Yep.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming. I haven't seen you in a while, girl. How are you?
Hey, Sarah. Did we get we got June Angel bag, right? That was the purple one.
What now about purple?
Was June Angel bag the purple one?
Oh, I think they're all different. You mean the angel bag or you mean Amy's paper? Because I got my purple paper.
The angel bag from Care.
Everybody gets a different bag, I believe.
Oh, I thought they were all purple.
They might be because nobody has donated any that they've made. That could be. They're like the burlap ones, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Laura and I got the same bag on mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think she did when she did the burlap. They were all pretty much alike, but I think for the, when I sent them, and I just sent out 3, they were all different.
You mean
Because I had,
but Kathy, do you mean the actual bag it came in, or you mean the stuff inside is all the same?
I make the bag.
Oh yeah, she's using all the same bags because nobody's donated any handmade ones.
Well, I thought you were making.
I donated 30. They're already gone. I don't
and
have time.
she's got some new subscribers too.
Yeah, I don't have time to sew drawstring bags. I like doing it; they're easy, but I just don't have enough hours in the day as it is.
Yeah, me either.
Well, my friend that's coming over to help tomorrow will be making some bags for me, and so that's another thing we're going to do is go through the fabric.
Well, I gotta buy some more because I busted my stash pretty good making the drawstring bags and then 100 masks. So my fabric stash is low right now, so I'm gonna have to buy some more.
I wish I could find a mask that doesn't break me out.
I can't find one I can breathe through. I even bought one with the ventilators in it.
They're not that great.
No.
My husband gave me one that's he's in contract work, construction, and he gave me one of his construction masks that he has. I can't stand it. I got a fabric one I use.
The one with the ventilator in it?
It's got the little, mouthpiece thingy. It just, it's just too confining or something. I don't know. I don't care for it.
I find that I feel claustrophobic with the throwaway ones, like from the doctor.
Yeah.
Like with these. I feel claustrophobic with these, but I don't feel that way on the cotton ones that I've made. I don't know why, but
See, I want some like that and see if they're a little bit lighter weight on my face, because
they are lighter.
If you could have seen my face after 10 minutes in Dollar Tree,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, I have a skin condition, psoriasis, something. They told me years ago, but I already forgot. I just do the medicine,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's very painful. My face hurts when I'm done.
Oh, wow.
I have skin allergies too, JP, and the throwaway ones don't break me out. So if I can scrounge some up, I'll send them to you with the package I already have going to you.
That would be awesome.
And at least you could try them out and see.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, I like drawing my things. I don't like coloring them.
Well, I'm glad that you're home then too, Arlene. So, Shell, are you freehanding like you're making your background?
Yeah, I'm using a Sharpie marker and some masking tape and making my grid.
Okay, so is that like a paper mache plate, or what kind of plate is it?
It's actually a buffet plate.
Oh, smart.
A few years ago, we got in on a deal when a business was closing. And because I host family dinners, or used to host all the family dinners, we needed the extras. So, and now it's just kind of faded away of me doing it. And, well, I'm just going to use them to craft with. Oh.
Right? Okay, why can't I find a pin when my glue is clogged? Any other time, there's like 50 million pins on my desk, but when I actually need one, I can't find one.
That's the way.
Yes, Luz, I'm doing Wizard of Oz. Hopefully. I can hear Kathy saying, "It was your idea."
Yeah. I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to throw any stuff.
I could feel her thinking it from here.
Yeah, I can too. So I just thought I'd get it out there before she did.
I could feel it. It was coming.
Uh,
I'm thinking,
That's all right. We love you.
wow, you didn't say that we didn't have to do these. You know, we've been smart. We said ATC was our thing.
Yeah, really. But we sell our journals pretty good, so I have a bunch of printables. If I just get my rear and gear and get them done, it really wouldn't take that long. But it's just all the million other things. And, you know, when she asked about doing printable journals for the foundation, I actually said no
Wow. Why?
because I can't squeeze that in.
Oh yeah, I'm making myself because all my volunteer hours are spent behind the computer. Not much are involved playing.
Yeah.
So I'm making myself so I can get some crafty time.
Well, that's a very good idea. Because I make the kits, I make the product first. So I do get a little bit of the chance to create. I'm doing some of it a little bit different this time. I'm going to do some kits where I just kind of have it there and I show them what could be done, but I'm not necessarily going to do one because I don't have a lot of those supplies.
Gotcha.
I know, Arlene. Can you believe it?
I know, right? It's every once in a while I say no too. It's every once in a while. It's not very often, but
I say no to one thing and then Care sends me 3 more.
yeah, that's usually the way that goes too. Yep.
But that's okay.
I feel you, girl.
Yeah.
I have a question. I am not experienced in making iCAD, so this is a challenge for me. I'm actually struggling with it. So my question is, can they be at all chunky or do they have to be completely flat?
Maybe have
Index card a day. That's all it means. Do art on an index card a day.
But like, can I put a little foam piece up, underneath this guy to pop them up, or is that against the rules? Does it have to be flat?
There is no rules.
Okay, because it's really difficult for me to make anything flat.
So we can see more.
It's really hard for me to make anything without dimension. That's a struggle.
I wasn't aware there were any rules.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys because I know you guys have made them before, and
if there are, I have thrown them all out the window.
Okay, good. So I can do whatever I want. That's the right answer. That is the right answer.
I would say do whatever you want. It's your project. You got to remember. I mean, are you doing a box and then the iCads in it?
I actually, the iCads were my design team project, but I actually decided I'm going to make like a folio to store them in. And then some that are done, a bunch of blank ones, and then some stuff to use to make them with. And make like kind of like a folio kit kind of thing.
Good idea. And that's what I was going to suggest. And I'm doing the iCAD a day right now where you go for 61 days. I don't know what kind of fool I thought I was, but regardless, I sit down the other night when I, like, it seems like I get energetic and creative about 10 o'clock, and so I took a painted paper and just cut it in chunks, the right size. So I have a ton of backgrounds all ready to go.
I did some painty ones. I did some of the cards already, and I did some painty backgrounds on a couple of them too.
Yeah, that's what I did, and I was really thrilled with that because then I got several done. I'm still about 5 days behind, but I'm getting there.
I did them with Dances with Pitbull, Rebecca, one year. And then I said, I'll never do them again. By George, turned around and did them again the next year. And when I was going through my D-Stash stuff, I found both years worth of iCads. I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do with all these? I just started turning them into journaling cards.
Yeah, that's more like I'm trying to think of them like that.
I think
I'll get
that's a
rid of
good idea.
I'd never heard of them.
Index cards a day?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I've been away for a while though too.
Somebody does. Is it a summertime thing that they always come out in the summer?
No, I think the first year I did it, it started in January.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never done it before.
I think it's certain crafts just bring it back every year. It's kind of like their go-to thing. Okay, we're going to do iCads a day. Now I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not committing to anything a day because there's days that I don't want to do it and then I'm behind and then I have to play catch up.
There's days when
That's where I'm at. In fact, I should probably go get the backgrounds I have and work on those. But as you see, I'm not getting off my butt yet. It was a long, hot day out there today.
It was a long, hard day here today. Nicholas is just wired. Wrong journal. Yeah, I got a fatty patty again.
Monkey monkeys are the best. Those are my favorite.
So have you seen all my mandalas I've drawn?
No, I haven't seen any.
No?
Okay, so I'm going to turn this into a coloring book.
Would you like
I
me to
just
click on you?
Mandalas.
Would you like me to click on you so everybody can see them bigger?
Sure.
Okay, hang on.
So I started these, it will be 4 years ago this next January when my mom was sick and passed away. This was something to do while I was home with my dad. And
That's gorgeous. That one is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
they're all
Great.
made with a compass and dissected and everything. I found a better way to dissect them now and get my lines and stuff. But they're not centered. It's not going to be like a major perfect coloring book because they're not centered. I was just doing them to do them. And but I've had a lot of requests, so I'm going to take the spiral off and then have them printed. And I got to find some place that can print them. I was going to call Staples, and I just didn't do it today. But I want to thank you, Sarah.
Beautiful.
I want to have them printed where they're, like if I printed them at home and you use markers, they might bleed. So I want to have them printed where they won't bleed. My granddaughter gets the very first one. And I have a few other doodles I've done on other papers, like this one.
Oh my goodness.
I love that one too. Cool.
Where I've added stuff to it.
See, what I like about yours, JP, is they're not too tiny. Like, I could color that and not feel, a lot of them are so tiny that I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that size better where I can color, feel like okay to color them.
Thanks, Luz. Yeah, and I love doing them, and then I'd get weird and do half great big one, and this is my disease that I have. I have an obsessive compulsive doodler.
I would say your disease is called talent.
There you go, Kim.
Just don't call it a Zentangle, by golly. I don't know why that word bothers me, but it really does, because I was doing this well before Zentangle was a word.
Yeah, really.
So, I don't want a title put on mine, and I have to go back in with my black markers now, and there's some things, these little white parts that show through. I still need to, I need to tweak it, but it will be done by Christmas, because I promised my granddaughter I would make her a coloring book, because she looked at them and she said, the first thing she said was, "Grandma, they're pretty, but where's the color?"
Oh.
She knows Grandma. And I actually, the big one with the stuff on it, I actually have a couple of those started. And this one I did where they all overlap, and I put the shading and all that in there too.
Those
So,
are gorgeous, Jean.
thank you. And that's it on the book. So, yeah, it's been a while in the making. Still a lot of room in there to do it. But, yeah, I don't want to take it apart yet until I'm ready to make the coloring book. But I have so much fun with it, and I have this one here that I did. I found, and I can't find them anymore. So if you find them somewhere and you get a chance, buy them because they're amazing. This tablet right here. I have found it on other sites, and it's a lot more expensive. Paint and marker. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy. Paint and marker pad. It is.
Oh, wow.
This is the brand. Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I was going to say, does Dollar Tree have it?
None of mine do.
Okay, so you need more of those?
Oh God, yes. I love these things. I like my construction paper that I use, the True Ray construction paper, but for lots of markers, this one is amazing. And I watercolored on this, and it was amazing. I was just floored at how good it is for, other mixed media stuff. So anyway,
Did you see Arlene's comment, JP?
yes, Arlene, we can doodle. Yes, we can. We don't have to Zentangle.
No
I've been doing it
rules.
for, oh golly. We won't even go into numbers right there yet because they're pretty big ones. So, now
Show me
this
that
one is
again.
strictly for me, but I want to make another one that could be colored.
Show me the cover of that pad again. It said paint and marker.
Yeah.
Since I already have stuff headed your way, I'll try to pick some up.
Jean,
I
have
mean,
you checked with Dick Blick Art Supplies?
Well, there's other paint and marker pads that I've seen, but
not
I
that
know
one.
how this one works, and I
Right,
don't
right.
know how they are.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
know. Sometimes Dick Blick carries things that somebody else doesn't, though.
Yeah. I might try another pad of some sort, but 24 sheets for $1, you can't hardly beat
Yeah,
that.
you can't beat that. That's a good deal.
So,
Paint and marker
Yeah,
pad. Okay.
our Dollar Tree's been out of a lot of things. I went today for gallon bags, and they don't have any, so they haven't for a week.
Ours is virtually empty.
Is it really?
Yeah. I went in, what was it, last week, I think? They didn't have anything. I was
Wow.
blown away.
Kathy, you might have to come visit because they're building one of those ginormous Dollar Trees that has the extended craft section
Oh,
real close to me.
Cool. Well, let me tell you what. The best Dollar Trees I've ever found is when I was in Virginia.
Yeah, they
And
are.
then my daughter drove me by the head office, and she said, that's why. Because you never know when the big people are coming in.
that's true.
Thanks for stopping by, Troll.
Oh,
Would a troll say something? I missed it.
Troll gave me the thumbs down, the obligatory thumbs down.
Oh, there's two of them. I'll be darned. Didn't even notice that either.
I only
Sorry,
see one.
I'm fussy cutting.
Oh, there's two of them, huh? That's nice.
that's terrible.
I hope it's not that guy I kicked out, and because he tore up my grandson's Minecraft game. Terrible.
I'm sure it's not that. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about it. I
Well-
actually find it
I
funny.
didn't know you were not here.
You can make me small again. I like being made small. It's the only time it happens.
I'm listening to you.
Oh,
Sarah wants me to tell you that what she found last week is a Real Images 40 sheet sketch pad.
Oh,
JP.
Mm. Huh. Well, I don't know if the sketch, because most sketch pads are pretty thin.
It's
And
the
I don't
same.
know.
It looks like it's the same brand as yours, like from Dollar Tree.
Oh. Huh. I'll have to look. It's terrible being so picky.
No, it's not. I mean, you find something that you know works and like.
Yeah.
I mean,
was that
Arlene, honey, if there's anything you want from Dollar Tree, let me know, and I can always look for you. Arlene wants to know if we can make parts of her smaller. I think we would all want parts of ourselves smaller.
yeah.
sorry? I
It
had to
takes. It would
refresh.
have to be the biggest part of me to be smaller. I am who I am. I don't even care anymore until I go shopping in three steps, and I'm like, can we go home?
Kathy Lou says she doesn't see any thumbs down, and you said you see 2, and I only see 1. That's crazy.
I just refreshed and I see 2.
So you see 2, and I just refreshed, and I only see 1, and Lou sees none. Crazy.
Well, that's YouTube for you. Because when I
Right?
refreshed, I could not even find you. I had to type you in. You didn't
Yeah,
show up.
mine
You
showing.
don't show up in my subscriptions as being live right now.
Okay, I got 1 done. I did like a vintage style. Oh,
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, I like that.
Are those some instant relatives?
no, they're paper dolls.
Well, I call them instant relatives.
No, they're paper dolls. The sound.
instant relatives.
Uh-oh, somebody has an
That's
echo.
me. It's me. It's me.
The
I
found
fixed it.
relatives are like the bigger. They're like the card size. They're bigger.
Well, any picture of somebody else, I always call them instant relatives. When we were in Virginia, I went to an antique store, and I found this amazing photo album.
Hi,
And
Clint.
it was when I went up to pay for it, I said, I can't believe I'm buying this many instant relatives. And they looked at me like, what?
Instant relatives. I don't need any instant relatives, thanks. I got more than I need as it is. Don't need any instant ones.
Yeah, but these are all gone. You wouldn't have to deal with them.
Yeah, they're flat instant relative. You know, like what's that flat? What was the flat guy
Oh, man.
where the kids had the flat C or the flat whatever it was?
Yeah.
We'll have flat instant relatives.
Hi, Clint. I haven't talked to you for a while.
Kathy, would you like to show off that amazing journal to everybody?
Not yet.
All right, tell me when.
I'm still fussing cut.
I'm drooling over the fact that Michelle is hand painting that checkerboard. I could never do that by hand.
No, me.
I couldn't do it without the grid, trust me.
Yeah, but even with the grid, I'd screw it up, and it's like way too tedious for me.
And I'm mesmerized by watching her paint it.
Like I would get a napkin and with the checkerboard and Mod Podge it, like, and that's why that's amazing that you're doing that by hand.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to think. Is that what they call the Mackenzie's child, the checkerboard like that?
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
This is similar to her. It's either, I think it's Royal, the name of the line.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She's got Courtly and she's got Royal. Courtly, I believe, is
Yeah.
black.
Yep. Teeny introduced introduced me to all of Mackenzie's Child stuff. She likes that.
Yeah, I just recently kind of got into, looking at her. There's by no means am I set to where I could buy those things, but
Oh no, that's super, super expensive.
yeah, they
Yeah.
are. And my mother and I were out the other day, and I just needed a few pieces to finish up my dining room decor because I'm doing lemons and blue with splashes of like light green. And I find that a lot of times it's just cheaper if I do it myself.
Yeah. I think they call it the courtly check, I think is what it
Yeah,
is.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
People
blue
just
palette
don't
is
know
darker,
better
but
with that. That stuff was all over where she lived. The Mackenzie's Child inspired stuff.
yeah, it's kind of whimsical. That's why I kind of like it.
I've never even heard of it before.
Google Mackenzie's Child, JP, and you'll drop your jaw at the prices on the stuff.
Yeah, one plate is like $108, I think.
Yeah, like a piece of furniture is like $500-$600. They're
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
Mm.
Michelle Clint says, "Oh my God, I love those chest plates."
Thank you.
That would be kind of fun to make a miniature chess set to play on your plate.
Right? Michelle is so talented; she could probably make that out of clay. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh no, I'm not that bold. Not that bold. But I do love to paint, so.
And you also are like, yeah, you can tell because you can paint freehand like crazy.
When I started, just like I told my mom earlier on the phone, I sent her a picture of the plate that I finished, and she was like, "Why didn't you just paint the lemon?" And I'm like, "Mom, I flunked still art in art class. You put a piece of fruit down in front of me and tell me to draw it. I'm like, what's interesting about a piece of fruit?"
Clint says you gave her an idea.
Oh, good. You can get like plain white plates at Dollar Tree. I can't take all credit for this project though. I watched it's called Olivia Romantic Home.
Oh, I love her.
On YouTube. Yeah, and she did it. And when she did hers, she just left hers plain. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm wanting lemon plates. So
Don't you want a house like hers, Shell?
oh my gosh.
I do too, but there's one problem. It's called husbands. Like husbands are not going to live in a romantic decorated home.
No.
Yeah.
I barely got mine on board with the fixer-upper style. So
Yeah. So like Michelle and I, our husbands are very similar.
quite similar.
Yeah, it's kind of, they're like brothers from another mother. It's crazy. But yeah, that's the problem with all that.
Yeah, my husband don't get the whole decor thing.
Yeah. Somehow it would threaten Mr. Vintage's manhood if he had a shabby chic bedroom. Don't ask me why, but somehow it would.
I love how Olivia calls her husband Mr. Romantic. I thought, well, she got lucky.
Yes, she does. I love her channel though.
I do too. She does come up with some fabulous ideas.
Yeah. For sure. Bye, Sarah. Good to see you.
Bye, Sarah. Glad you stopped by.
Sweet Sarah.
Thanks for the tip on the paper. Well, for the first time we've been married in the end of July, it will be 40 years. And my husband has finally started picking out paint. It used to be, you go get what you want and I'll paint it.
Yep, that's what I get.
And now he wants input on it, and I'm like, oh, really? You want to put input?
Now you want to put in.
I would rather have mine say, "Go pick out what you want and I'll paint it," but mine would never do that. He has to have input too. Dang it!
A lot of times Dell will say, whatever makes you happy. And that's usually the moments I jump on it.
He's a smart
Yeah.
man. Smart man.
Well, mine says the same thing, yet he never goes to buy it. And when I did go buy it, it's still sitting in my garage after 2 years. He did not like my choice.
Well,
So he's
yeah,
not going to put it on the house.
yeah. Mr. Vintage would not paint the house if he didn't like the color. That's for sure.
Well, mine has to. The living room is turquoise and chocolate and peanut butter. And then those colors go through the dining room and then it goes into the kitchen and it's turquoise and gray.
I
The
wouldn't
only
blame him. I wouldn't let you put down no more paint either.
My bedroom needs to be painted and I've had the colors picked out for a while and we haven't got to it. So I'm thinking he's kind of done for a while.
Jean
Did you
goes
really
with
put those
color.
colors on your house?
Say
Yeah,
what?
she did.
Did you pick out those colors?
I did.
Oh, girl. You wouldn't pick up no more in my house either.
Yeah, that, like, oh, no way. Mr. Vintage didn't even want to paint the condo. It's bright white, and he wanted to leave it bright white. I wanted to warm it up some.
Yeah.
Nope, he wanted to leave it bright white. And I'm like, seriously, dude?
Well, I'm not saying it happened overnight.
I mean, I just wanted like a, off-white, taupey accent, something, still neutral, but not anything too crazy, but we have to stay with bright white.
My house is still the color it was when we moved in. I mean, we are renting right now. We haven't purchased it yet, but it's a almond, kind of a almondy taupe.
That's a nice color.
It's okay. It works with just about everything, but my dining room has windows on the back side of the house, and we never get sunlight on the back side. So I call the dining room the cave.
Hi,
So
Crispy.
I definitely want to brighten it up in there.
Hey, Judy.
Thanks for coming, Judy.
Yeah, I've spent most of my married life with white walls.
I
So-
can't do it. It's way too, right now I'm struggling because the only way I can warm it up is like with the furniture and, with the decorating stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do more like farmhousey, and there's not a lot of color in farmhousey either.
Yeah, because it's pretty much your neutral.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do the browns and things like that. But he's killing me with the white walls. It's just, that's too boring for me. I make fun of him and tell him he's too vanilla.
Hi, Judy.
I don't think I have any white walls. Hey, Laura.
Don't you think?
Want some of that glitter paint for my walls in my craft room.
Don't you think that white walls are a little boring though?
I do think. I mean, like I said, in the dining room, I think I would be okay because it's so dark in there, anyways. But outside of that, I couldn't live with all white.
Yeah. So Kathy or Judy, when you guys come over, make sure you rib Mr. Vintage about the white walls. Hey, Laura.
As if he's living in a sanitarium.
Right? Tell him that because I can't stand it. And I mean, it is bright white. Bright white.
It took me a lot of talking to get rid of the white. It really did. But I like color, so I love the turquoise walls. That's my favorite part in the house.
Turquoise is one of my favorite colors.
But Shell, would Dell let you have turquoise not in the craft room, like just someplace?
No, not in the craft room. He said it was cool for the craft room.
Yeah.
If I wanted it in here, but
Yeah, I have a lot of turquoise. My living room is quite long, and I have two walls are turquoise, and then the other end is chocolate, and the other one's peanut butter. I know that sounds weird, but that was their
No,
names.
I like the browns and the turquoises together. That's a very pretty
I
color.
do like those colors together, but I wouldn't paint my house in those colors
Yeah.
inside.
But why?
It's way bright, and that to me, like I'm gonna have to buy a whole new decor to go with turquoise and brown.
Well, that's true, but you could go with other beautiful colors. You know why we went with turquoise? Because we bought a red couch.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness. Crispy, that's what I want. I just want the neutrals. So when you come over and have lunch or something, you have to make that comment about how nice the condo would look if it wasn't so bright white. Because I want a little bit of neutral.
And you know that she's still trying to move the lunch dates to her house when we drive to her, right?
Crispy already said she would a long time ago. So there.
Okay, well, I hope y'all have a good time.
I like those, Laura. Laura says they have pale gray and slate blue trim. I bet you that's really pretty.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Oh, I bet that is pretty.
Is it too loud?
That's the color.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Our boyfriend,
Laura, you missed Jean Peter was showing us all her doodles that were amazing in her book. Kathy, that brick on your desk is cracking me up.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I think that's awesome.
Hey, it's handy. I don't lose my pokey tools.
She's fine as frog hair.
Well, that's a good question, Michelle.
What's that?
Are your plates to eat off of?
No, these are going to be display only. Unfortunately, I don't have the Mod Podge on hand to seal it with that can make it edible to eat off of. These are purely for decoration.
They're extremely awesome, though.
Thank you.
Do the different kinds of Mod Podge dry
What?
better than the... Well, there's so many different kinds of Mod Podge, and
Right.
anything I use here never dries.
Oh, yeah.
They're so high humidity.
I think they
Yeah.
all dry the same to me because I've used a bunch of different ones, and I feel like they all dry the same.
The only ones that I found that are slightly different is the one for fabric and the one
Yeah.
for paper if you put it on too thick.
Mm.
So Judy wants to know what your plates are made out of.
They're porcelain.
She is freehanding that checkerboard, Judy, to look like Mackenzie's child. Is that not amazing?
Yeah, it's actually porcelain.
So you're using glass paint then, or did you?
No,
purchase-
I'm actually just using plaid folk art paint.
Wow. So
Yeah.
are you going to seal it? Are
And
you
then I,
going to sealer? Or?
yeah, I use the Mod Podge spray Ultra to seal it. That's what I put on this one, and you can't even tell that it's got Mod Podge on it. And it's a little bit of on a delay to show here in a second. So I use the spray to seal it all, and it gives the plate back its shine.
Very cool.
I mean, there's no brush strokes or anything. It's perfect for sealing it.
I'm with you, Judy.
Yeah, I agree.
No way.
My-
Glitter. I
part
love
of that-
glitter. Gotta have glitter. Gotta have bling.
I'm okay with the glitter, but Mod Podge is the devil. I mean, we don't have high humidity. It just stays tacky forever.
I love Mod Podge and glitter.
I do. I love my Mod Podge.
Yeah, me and Michelle are both Mod Podge and glitter people.
Well, aren't you special?
That's right. Everybody send us all your glitter. Michelle and I will use it up.
Don't say that. Do you know how much I have?
It's okay. I pretty much bought all the glitter that Kathy ever wanted to get rid of.
Not all of it.
Did you save some?
I got a huge thing of it for my Thursday giveaway in my box.
Oh Lord.
Goodness.
That's gonna be a good giveaway.
So
That's what I
Laura
use
says,
too, Laura.
Laura says, Michelle, that she uses for sealant. She likes the crystal clear spray.
I've seen that, but I actually haven't used it.
So you got a good. Jean, Peter, and Laura say that that's a good one to use. Hi,
I'll check
Kat.
it out.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, Cat.
I will check that out sometime.
Hi, Kat.
We got everybody making different stuff tonight. Jean Peter is coloring. Kat is making a Alice journal that she won't show us yet. I'm working on some iCads, and Michelle is hand painting a porcelain plate, which
And
is
decoupaging.
you're decoupaging the lemon.
Yes, I'm not going to paint the lemon.
Okay.
I'm not that bold. I mean,
All right.
try to
Michelle,
imitate.
you're a good painter, though. You could pull it off.
I don't know. My art teacher in high school, he put a bowl of fruit down in front of us and said, I want you to draw what you see. I'm like, okay, it's just a bowl of fruit. He goes, yes, but I want you to do your perception of it. So my perception was nothing even in the ballpark of looking like fruit. He goes, we'll revisit this one later.
How rude. That wasn't very nice of him.
He knew my drawing and stuff, like, the talents lay elsewhere, but he just got a big kick out of that. He said, we'll just revisit this one later with you. Yep, he thinks I'm hopeless.
Okay, I gotta remember where I put my stencils. That would be helpful. Oh, wow, I thought these were stencils. I thought I had them right where I could find them. Yes. Here they are.
Well,
Did
ladies, I
anyone
think I'm going to call it a night. I'm tired, and Gary's getting ready to cook supper, so
Okay.
I think I'll call it over.
Well, it was
I
nice.
just wanted to hang out for a little bit and color with my friends.
Well, it was very nice to meet you officially, Jean.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Thanks
I
for
would
hanging
get
out,
hungry when
JP.
she said
Yeah,
that.
happy arting.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Misty. How are you? Thanks for coming.
Hey, Leslie.
Now, do
Laura,
you-
how are you modding a cell and you're here?
Oh, she's supposed to be, she wrote.
Oh,
Michelle, do you know Misty?
I think so, from the group, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Crispy, what movie are you watching?
A little blurry there.
Oh, Misty's working on a chunky charm.
Oh, wow. But it will be beautiful.
Yeah, I need jewelry making lessons. That's what I need. I can make like a basic bracelet with the toggle clasp, and like I made my hat pins and stuff like that. But like
Well, that's a
anything
good
more than that,
that was
a
a
good
good movie.
anything more than that, I don't know what I'm doing.
I've gotten a little adventurous lately with earrings.
You make some amazing jewelry, my friend.
Oh,
Tell you what, Pete makes some beautiful jewelry.
I'm gonna get on him, Miss Cat. I want to see him make some jewelry.
Oh my God, he makes beautiful jewelry.
I
I
just
love jewelry. I love to wear jewelry. I love jewelry. So I want Mr. Pete to make some jewelry.
I did some of these funky earrings. They're leather, and leather cloth with them. For some reason, I got it in my head. I wanted some leopard print earrings.
Yes, Arlene, Mac Jewelry is Misty. The very talented Misty. She is a digi artist and jewelry
She makes fantastic jewelry.
aficionado.
Makes beautiful journals too.
And yes, she makes amazing journals. I actually have some.
I do too.
Yes, I'm gonna have to watch those. I'm gonna have to watch those, Misty, but I don't know. Sometimes when I'm watching videos, I'm that kid that needs you to show me, like right in front of me, and I watch you do it while I'm trying to do it. It's hard when I'm watching other people do it because then I try to do it and I'm not doing it right or something.
He's doing some better, Kat. It's getting better every day. Thank you for asking.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. I saw the video, with the boys in the pool, and he looked good.
That was Steve. That wasn't Pete. That was his
No,
twin.
it was.
No,
No,
that was
it was-
his twin. His son is his twin. He's
No.
not on that
I know
video.
what.
You can
where
hear
the
him, but you don't see him.
Where the two babies are in the blow up pool, the sprinkler pool.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I thought you were talking
I'm
about.
like, that is Peter. I've seen him.
I thought you were about when Nick was swimming at the house in the big
No,
pool.
no. I saw the one of the babies in the blow up pool, and Peter was in there, and he looked well.
Yeah, he's doing better. I mean, like anything, he has good days and bad days.
Yeah. Is he
And
still
with
sore and everything?
Not as bad.
Good.
But with this, at the beginnings, everybody knows you have days where it's normal, and you have days where it's like, who is this person? Where'd they come from?
Right. Hi, Jude. Thanks for
And
coming.
they go back.
And I know it's got to be hard for you because you've got the boys and him at the same time, and there's probably not enough of you to go around.
No, there isn't, but it's going to have to change.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can we look at that journal now, please, 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 please?
You're killing me, Kathy.
Wait. Let me do one more thing. It's not finished. It's close, but it's not finished.
I've ordered the Stampera pad and I haven't done a journal yet.
Kat, the other cat says, I'm telling you, I live for the grandbaby updates each day on Facebook. That is so sweet. That is so sweet.
All right, I'm just
And
here for right now.
okay, let me click on you then. Hang on.
Oh no, I can't go there. I put it in the ephemera pack. I put that one in the ephemera pack too. It's too big.
I haven't never even seen it looks like an Alice Golden book. I've never even seen one.
Oh,
Looks like Alice what?
That cover, it looked almost like it was a golden book, an Alice in
It
Wonderland
is a
golden.
golden book.
that was
I have
my
never
favorite
seen
book when I
one
was
of
a kid.
those.
It
That
is
is
a golden
amazing. I've never seen one of those.
I have a Alice in Wonderland fabric coming. Should be here tomorrow. It was supposed to be here the 19th, but it's delayed, so that's going to go across the cover, across the spine.
Oh, Kathy.
So
Jude
this
says,
is going to be in
"Kathy, your
the
journals
Defy
are stunning."
auction. It will have an ephemera kit with it. It will have a journaling board with it, and it will have 2 mini Alice in Wonderland journals with it.
That's going to be
I
amazing.
hope I can afford it. I know. I hope I can afford it because I love it. Jude says, Kathy, your journals are stunning.
Thank you. When you open the first page, you get a little paper clip with 2 little cards and a little dangle bead. And then you have 2 pages with a cast of characters on it. And then you have a little flip up from the stationery. And on this page says Alice, and it has a little Alice tab. And I'm going to do a good walkthrough on it because you probably won't get one at the sale. And let's see. Then you flip it over and you have my journals have plenty of plain writing space. So here we got the little tuck spot. And the tuck spot is actually, wait a minute, I'll show you. Anyway, it says Tea Party and it's got some little journal cards in it.
Oh, how precious.
And when you open it, it's actually an
Right?
envelope on some grid paper. And the envelope is also stuffed full. Now, keep in mind, all the stuff
Laura
you
says,
see
"Holy
here,
crap!"
all the stuff you see in here, there's going to be an extra ephemera pack with it.
Oh my goodness.
And here's the back of the envelope. And then here, I didn't cut this right. And it's not that noticeable, but it is. But I don't know why. I just
No,
moved it before I finished cutting it. But this
but
is,
that's because you made it. You can't notice it. It's because you made it.
yeah, it's some coffee. I can actually ink this part. But this is some coffee dyed tissue paper or tracing paper, actually. And it's in 3 stages.
How beautiful.
And then here you have a extra little writing notebook, which is one of the things I put in all my journals. They just clip onto the page like a paper clip. But there's no paper clip involved. It's just folded, and
How neat.
you put the top piece on there and then put one staple and then cover the staple, and it holds it in place. Here's some more of the coffee dyed tissue paper.
I love the coffee dyed tissue paper.
It's gorgeous, Kathy.
And this has got a little dangle on it, and it's coffee dyed tissue paper with some of the stationery just for a border.
I
And
see
then
some
I have
coffee filters.
one of Amy's coffee filters as a tuck spot with stuff just shoved all in it.
Is that the purple one?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Okay, that is neat. I've never seen that before.
That is a major chunky monkey, Cat.
One of the tabs. And then on the other side, I have made a trifold from Alice paper. And it's just a tag that is also a writing space. And here I have just cut out a little tuck spot. And in this journal is the entire deck of cards, big and small. They're all in here.
Oh my word.
But they're all hidden in little tuck spots. So you have to find them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Kat says, so pretty. I'm a golden book junkie. And Arlene says, such a lovely journal.
And here's one of the little envelopes. And I just put one of Alice's cards on it. And here's more of the playing cards
Oh, goodness.
stuck in there.
You must have spent a fortune buying all this Alice stuff to go in this journal.
And it wasn't cheap, but I get a lot of mine as digis. I really do. Etsy is my best friend now.
Oh, I love
I cut out a page, one of the paragraphs, and just turned it into like a little extra page in here and put it on a coffee dye. And
Hi,
then here's
Darla.
another one. And you turn that up, and it's on some coffee dye grid paper. This is just a little tuck spot that I cut out of the stationery that has some writing on it. And I've got some stuff stuck in here. I try to make my journals so if anybody really wants to take the time, they can actually disassemble one of my journals and make 2 or 3 of them.
Wow.
That's
Think about
amazing. That one's just full of goodies.
Yeah, it's a whole lot more. Here's some more playing cards and some more
Look how cute
drawing cards.
those little playing cards are. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the ones that I send to Defy, I make like this because, you know, the ones that commission journals I don't make like this. They better not take them apart, remake them.
This
Here-
one's going to go for big bucks, and there's going to be a major bidding war. I know already.
There's a belly band with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags, and they're all different sizes.
Wow.
Amazing.
And then here's another little piece of paper. Here's another one that has like a little hidden spot back here. And there's some more cards in there. I'm not pulling them all out.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is from an Alice in Wonderland big book, actually. It's not from the Golden Book. And I just took the page out and folded it up and made it into little pockets. And here is a little tiny extra writing journal in there. Beautiful, beautiful journal cards. I love these cards. They are gorgeous. I think these are Mrs. Coggs. I'm not sure. And then here's a big old tall tag that's also used as a tab up here. And some more of the journaling cards. And I print everything out on cardstock too. And there's a tab on that page. And then I put a key in the center. I don't know why I just did.
That's cute though. I love the key.
Adorable.
And I put one of the little poems from the story in here. And there's another one of the pages on the coffee dyed paper. Coffee dyed paper. This is a business envelope. And it has her picture in the window and a little pocket with some more journal cards on it.
I love that envelope.
It's actually 2 pockets here. There's 2 pockets here, one in front and one in the back. And let's see. Uh-oh, my page glued together. Oh no. It wasn't dry yet. Okay, y'all don't pay attention to me ripping this paper here because I'm going to have to redo the top of this one.
I didn't see a thing.
Actually, no, I don't. Let me just... Okay, here we go. This is a file folder. Stuffed full of stuff. More of the cards, some more of these little extra... I put some extra ones in my little note cards that stick on like a paper clip. So they could use them if they do another journal. Another journal card, another little dangle with a bead on it.
I'm gonna walk up.
Okay. Here's a tag that goes over both pages from the stationery. So I still have a lot of decorating. I don't know. I still shouldn't do any more decorating. I put a heart brand in here to hold this little journaling card. But the other side's blank. Did y'all leave me? It's awful quiet in here.
We're all mesmerized.
I was muted because I was using the heat tool.
Oh,
And now we get into the actual Golden Book.
oh wow.
And the pages are in order. And they are a mixture. I've got them mixed in with others. I've got pockets in here with a bunch of junk in them. I've got my signature fold-out pages, which these are in every journal I make now because people love them. Here's a little pocket with some more. That's another triple tag and some more journaling cards. And you have no idea how hard it was for me to keep this book in order. There's a little tuck spot with a journal card. Some more coffee dyed papers. And here is just a journaling card. And this is a book page journaling card that I make to put in all my journals too. It's just 3 pages glued together and decorated. More copy dyed, more the book, more the envelope. Here's another.
Just tea
This is
time.
my
Love
favorite
it.
fold. This is my favorite fold out. I love this one.
Right? That is a lot.
And it's got a little beautiful bead on here, a purple one.
Goodness.
And here's another file folder clipped in with some stuff in it.
We're gonna have to stop auction for like 15 minutes just to show the journal.
She won't go through it. She'll just say, she won't flip through it like this.
I mean, it's so much stuff.
This is a fold out. And here's two more of the journal card with a journal card made out of book pages. And these book pages that these journal cards are made out of came from another Alice in Wonderland book. Came from a paperback. So you're getting journal cards with part of the story on it.
Those are so cool.
And then more of this. More of the coffee down. Oh, this is my cutie of the moment part of the book.
Aww.
It's a pop-up. And this came from a baby's hard, what do you call it, board books?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh, adorable.
Right?
Oh,
That's my
God.
favorite part.
Oh, my goodness.
More of the coffee dad, more of the coffee dad. Let's see.
Oh,
This is one of
genius.
the pullouts. Says, if you don't care for tea, you could at least make polite conversation.
Mhm.
And here's a
Love
flip.
it.
Now, here's another one of my favorites that I put in most of my journals that I commission journals. I decided what the heck I'd do for this. This is just a little board, heavy chipboard, and I put the rings in. And this is the cover from a paperback Alice in Wonderland book. And as you flip through, you can write on them. You can doodle and color on it. But they are all different pages from different Alice in Wonderland books.
How cool.
So there you have her. Now, can anybody tell me what is missing from this journal that is always in my journals?
The board to write on.
No, it's here. I showed that first. What don't you see hanging out of here?
Hanging out of there.
There's no lace. There are no laces.
So late.
That's all I got are lace edges. I put a couple of lace tabs in it, but I did not lace it up like I do all of my journals. Because I didn't think with this particular book that I had the right laces for it, or that people would want to see that much lace with it being safe. Oh, and it's got the book edges on it too, front and back.
Why, it's perfect. I mean, without.
Right?
I'm just in awe here.
No one's gonna notice that there's no lace because it's
No.
amazing.
As I said, that would be the last thing they'd probably think of. That is just.
What I'm thinking of doing for the closure, when I do this fabric on this here, is make a fabric tie, but I don't tie my commission journals on this side. I tie them in a bow on this side, on the spine, and I think I'm gonna do that with this too.
Jude says you have lace tabs though.
Yeah, I got a couple. I don't have a lot now. I had to put some lace in it. Just like this lady I'm doing a commission journal for now. She says, I don't want any pink in that journal. I just hate pink. I want y'all to know she got one page of nothing but pink in that journal. She can rip it out if she wants to, but she got it. It was killing me not to do pink. All right, I'm finished. You can put on somebody else and I'll keep working.
Read all your glowing comments because that is absolutely amazing, stunning. It better go for big bucks because I mean,
Oh yeah, I see that.
That is just absolute Alice perfection.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You kind of inspired me now. I've got a few Alice digi-kits, and then I've got the Stampera paper. I just haven't really ventured to how I was going to use it.
Well, I still have another Alice in Wonderland golden book, and I have a banker's box full of Alice in Wonderland papers. And
Oh, goodness.
as soon as I can find it again, because my husband moved it. So I need to do a couple more. I might do some, put it in my Etsy shop too.
My Alice was always my favorite story as a child. Then when I got older and I read Lewis Carroll's full version, and then read his Through the Looking Glass, that was just, I don't know.
I just bought the Dark Alice today on Etsy.
Did you really?
Yes, I love it. I haven't printed it out yet, but I was looking at all the pages.
I've looked at that.
I might make that around Halloween. Oh,
That would be perfect for Halloween, a Halloween project.
Oh, I like that idea. A little apron and use ties to close.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Are you going to switch it off of me?
Yes, but my hands are sticky, so you got to give me a second.
Otherwise, I have to start working again.
Michelle,
yeah.
Any quick
All
on
these
you,
little
Michelle?
card stickers are going in there too. I forgot I laid them up here. But some of the Halloween ephemera is, I've got the Alice Halloween kit.
Yeah.
Some of that is going to go in the ephemera kit with this. So there's going to be a good mixture of Alice stuff coming with this journal. And I hope and pray that people will bid right and do right by Defy to,
Yeah.
it's a good journal. It really
It's a
is.
great journal.
The stuff coming with it is worth bidding on.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like I tell everybody, I don't care if you disassemble my journals and make your own journals out of it. Yeah, as long as you pay her to get it.
It's for a great cause.
I was thinking about just doing flow books and sending them in.
Tell me exactly what a flow book is.
It's like you do it Midori style, and you just put all of your signatures in together, and then you can make like a couple pockets to put all of your ephemera in there, and they can just take out the pieces they need when they need them.
So what's the difference between that and a Midori?
Not a whole lot. Midori, you can do a Midori journal so that it actually follows a theme and they can write in it. I like doing the flow books. See, even Missy says they are fun to make. I have made a couple of them. I like doing them a lot.
I've learned that I've got to learn a lot about books.
They're a lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a box full of them sitting over here where I make up. If I still have too much paper in my paper box, I'll start making up flow books and stick them in another box sitting straight up so I can just reach in there and flip through them and grab out pieces when I'm making a journal. Because you always have papers left over from stuff.
Yeah. That's a good idea, though. I mean, use them for...
And I usually make a better looking journal board, but kind of pushed for time because I'm getting ready to make another one for her. So I need to finish this one.
I'm just in awe.
Okay, I'm a slacker. I've literally gotten 2 index cards done, and you guys are making amazing things because I'm trying to mind the chat and everything too. Michelle, do you want me to? Can I click on you, Michelle?
Sure can.
So you can click what you're doing?
Yeah. Actually got her done except for sealing her up.
That's cool, Jude. Arlene says the flows are a lovely way of giving journal bits. And Jude says flow journals are awesome. Did a couple of swaps. Interesting what others have you can use.
Oh, yeah. I used to do the swaps with them until I got stuck a couple of hundred times and I quit.
And so basically all I've done here now is I've got my image printed out and decoupaged it on the plate. Just keeps rubbing it to make sure I don't get any bubbles underneath. I also added Plaid Crafts has it's called Treasure Gold paint. It's like a gold leaf kind of paint, but it's so easy to clean off your brushes and things. And I went around the entire edge of the plate with
I
it.
see that. I see that. I have some of that gold paint, and it is amazing.
I love it. It's probably one of my most favorite metallic kind of paints. And then now all I'm going to do is lightly spritz her with some Mod Podge Ultra to seal it all up. Give her back her shine.
You did that plate that fast.
I know. She hand painted the checkerboard, and I did 2 lousy index cards. Crazy.
I'm just going to let her dry. I don't mind a little bit if the Mod Podge runs a little bit because it kind of gives it that kind of distressed look on some of the squares.
That's a really good tip.
When you look at the Mackenzie Childs plates and things, they look a little distressed. The paint's not perfect. It's kind of, I mean, gosh, the artists that do it for her are amazing. I couldn't even imagine, but it's not all imperfection. I think that's what I really liked about it because everything's not symmetrical. You're a little off, and so you get a little bit of a scratched area or a chipped area. It all works.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my 2 plates side by side.
So are you going to make, how many? Are you going to make 3 and put them in a plate holder, or what are you going to do with them?
I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and make, I've got some plate holders on my walls in the kitchen or in the dining room. Right now I have some Wedgwood blue plates in it, which works with the blue axe, the blue that I have in the dining room. But since I want to go with the summer lemon theme for the next month or so, I'm going to go ahead and put these in the plate. Put 2 of them in a plate holder, and the other one goes in a basket on my buffet.
Awesome. That would be really pretty because it's summertime and that's so fresh.
Yeah, I just wanted something different instead of just flowers. So just spray a little bit more of this on.
Oh, this is nuts.
So can you show the spray that you're using just so I have an idea?
Yeah, it's you can find it in the Mod Podge section at Hobby Lobby. And if they don't have it, of course, you can go to plaid.com and get it. It's just
Okay, so it's Mod Podge, what does it say?
Ultra.
Ultra. Okay, I've never even seen that. Holy
This
cow.
is a multi-surface. It seals for indoor and outdoor. And it's non-tacky once it dries. You can wipe everything off, and if it gets dusty, it won't come off.
Oh, wow. I have never even seen that.
And so this is the gloss version, and they also have the matte version.
What in the...
So, which I've just about burnt through my matte.
See, she's got Crispy over to the other side now. Crispy says she might try that spray.
I love it for sealing because I do a lot of canvas art, and I don't like a real shiny finish on my canvas work. So a lot of times I go with the matte spray.
Okay, so do they make that in gloss too? Oh, okay, they do. I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Gloss and matte.
Okay. Interesting.
So, and then once this all dries, you can't actually see it's not as transparent as it is right now. It turns out like this one did.
Hi, Tanya. Gorgeous. Let me see. I am going to click on me for a minute.
Yeah, let's see what you got going there.
Where did you
Nothing.
get your...
I got 2 stinking index cards.
Yeah, but there's a lot of detail to that.
I have to tell you, Kathy, though, this is a struggle for me. I am not enjoying the index cards. So just gotta say, not my favorite.
I knew it was out of your comfort zone. That's why I sent them to you.
It is out of my comfort zone and I don't like it.
Hey, I
Oh.
had to do a black and white journal.
Yeah, but your black and white journal was freaking awesome.
I
So,
think it's-
ladies in the chat, anybody has any tips for me on iCads to make it more fun? Because I'm dreading it.
Could
I'm
you
not in the
yours
process.
on
oh, Kim, those are so pretty though.
I need some more inspiration because I'm not, I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing it right somehow, and I don't know what the rules are, and there's no rules, and I like there to be rules.
You can put cheesecloth in behind your photos. You can put lace or doilies or anything you want to.
You
It
should
doesn't have to be
even
flat.
take even some thread and add texture with thread.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
does.
thing. Like I feel like they need to not be chunky for some reason.
They can be. They absolutely can be.
Like I have made. Let me see. I did make some other ones, not when we were live. So let me see if I can find it. I made some cool.
Index card a day, Luz.
Like I made some painty backgrounds to keep going with some. Like I made some painty backgrounds that I'm going to finish.
Put your painty backgrounds on there and then stamp away on those.
And then I'll show you a couple that I made. Not on the live. Let me see. I made this one that I like. And then, my word came off on this one.
Oh, I like that.
Where is it?
Oh, you know how you can learn to love it? Think of them as mini.
Do
Think
more
of
of that?
Think of them as mini journal cards
Okay.
and decorate them like you would a journal card.
Well, I put chunky stuff in my journals, so
Well, you can do that on those too.
there's one, and then I made like a foo-foo one with glitter, everyone's favorite.
That's
You
why I
know,
like the colors on that.
you can actually use an iCad as a tuck spot in a journal.
Yeah.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
I think I want to mix media them up, and I want to put layers and stuff on them, and I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do with them or not, or if that's why I'm thinking they need to be flat.
You do them any way you want to.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do them all different kinds of ways. And that means I can put lace on the bottom of one if I wanted to and all that.
Yeah, I mean, technically, the purpose of doing an iCAD a day is that you will have them to pull from a box if you need them for a project. So you're gonna make them the way you would use them.
Okay.
But if since you're doing it to give away, make it so that like you got 3 of one set, 3 of another set, or 4 or 2 or whatever, so that if they're making a journal, they can just reach in there and pull the iCads and use them as tuck spots.
Okay, so it's good to make a variety of different styles and things then.
Oh yeah, I always do.
Okay. Okay, that I can do. I can do varieties. Okay, so that means I have 3. I have 5 done, and I have to do like at least 30, right? Oh my.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You can put more blank
Get it
ones
the next
in.
time I see her. Kathy's gonna get it. Why does she give me the hard stuff?
Challenge you to come out of your box. Don't just do all shabby chic all the time.
I like my box though.
I do too, but I did that black and white journal.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, like seriously, if you guys don't know, Kathy does not like black at all. Hi, Queen Bee. Yeah, Kathy does not like black at all, and she knocked it out of the park with this black and white journal, and I know how hard that was for her.
And I don't like purple either, and I have to do a fairy journal with purple paper.
And you know what? You rocked that fairy journal too, big time.
I'm just struggling here.
No, you can't. It doesn't show. I'm just telling you, it does not.
No, I
show.
was going to say that Alice thing definitely doesn't show any struggles at all. It's just
Yeah, it does not show at all that you were struggling with any of those things that you weren't thrilled with. Seriously.
Now, my honest opinion on this Alice journal, it is, in my opinion, it is not even close to any of the best I've ever made.
Oh my goodness.
It's just not something I'm happy about, or I don't like doing the little golden books. For some, I
Can I
don't know
just
why.
tell you, Deb, you know I love you, but you are too freaking hard on yourself because that journal is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mary.
I just see it as a tear apart journal.
Oh my gosh, that journal is amazing.
And
Like,
posting it doesn't have any pink and white lace in it and bling.
I'm gonna have to start saving now so I can bid on that journal, especially if Crispy's gonna bid on it. I love those teacups. Is that from a Digi?
Huh?
Are those teacups from a DigiKit?
Yes. And they're going in the ephemera kit.
How cool.
Oh well, welcome, Queen Bee. It's her first time.
Welcome.
I don't know what Crispy's talking about. That
I
cone that
don't
stays in
either.
the room and is not true. Love it.
It's just not one of my favorites ever. I guess because I've been making so many of the botanical and nature ones that I've really gotten into those.
Journals
It's
are a
hard to get-
struggle for me, period.
Oh, I love doing them. They're my happy place.
I've enjoyed the ones I've made. It's just like the one I just recently made. I swear, I mean, the fact that I wasn't well too, I guess had a lot to do with it, but it took me a month to finally, really, before I really got back into it and got it done. And that's just sad.
I love making
I
journals.
saw a journal that
They're
Judy
time-
Crispy made for a lady that had souvenirs from the lady's mother in it. And ever since that journal, I haven't been happy with anything I made.
Dang it, Crispy. Am I going to have to bid against you, girl? She's telling me to save my pennies. Dang it, Crispy. Oh. So, Michelle, what are you doing right now? That looks really awesome.
I used to be a baker. I used to make, birthday cakes, wedding cakes and stuff, and I quit doing that a while back. So I kind of wanted to start utilizing my really large battery operated candles. And it's so hard to find.
It's a cake pan turned upside down.
Well, right now I've got a one of those glass candle holders from
Right.
Dollar Tree.
Right.
I have it glued to the bottom. I use D6000, glued that to the bottom. And I'm using plaid brushed metal in silver
Ooh.
to color it, and using just a light glaze of that silver over the cake pan. And then what I'll do once I do a second coat on the candlestick is I'm going to take a little bit of white gesso and kind of give it a distressed look.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Michelle, Judy, Michelle is one of my oldest and dearest friends, and she's extremely talented, and she does all kinds of good stuff. And Michelle and I both like to do upcycles like this kind of thing.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so she is definitely a tinkerer.
I don't think I've ever been called a tinkerer. I like that.
Yeah, Michelle's definitely a tinkerer. I will attest to that.
It made me think the other day my aunt had given me one of those little, when I say little, I mean little kimonos, the sheer kimonos you can wear over your t-shirts.
Yeah.
And she thought it was an extra large. And I laughed. I went to put it on one arm, and that's as far as it got. So when I seen her, I got with her and my mom and my other aunt that had been in the hospital. When she got released from the hospital, we went up to visit. And my Aunt Adeline asked me, she said, what did you think of that? Did you like it? And I was like, oh, I loved it. I said, but it was like Tinkerbell, or a quarterback trying to squeeze into Tinkerbell's dress. She looked at me and she said, I have no idea where you get these ideas from. I said, well, that was the only thing that popped in my head. I was like, this is Tinkerbell's shirt. What am I trying to do getting into it? So Tinker is much better.
Yeah. That's what she said. She goes, that is Tinker Bell. That Queen Bee says that is a really cool thing to be using kitchen items as other things. I agree.
Yeah, I had 2 sets of these pans. It's like I really don't need 2 of them anymore. So I'm also in the process of making my mom a kitchen, we call it kitchen tiered tray with a
Yes.
rolling pin in the middle with the other 2 pans from this collection.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
So I'll share pictures when I get that done.
I want to make a 3-tiered tray for the kitchen, which is farmhouse, so I can make
Yeah,
it like,
that's why her whole kitchen's farmhouse.
yeah, because I want to make it like the little coffee,
Yeah.
little coffee bar. And I want some of those farmhouse blessing beads, but I think I'm going to make them because it's just like twine with wooden beads and a tassel at the end.
Oh yeah, it's I actually on the Christmas clearance at Hobby Lobby picked up a strand. They
And
were
I mean, they're not cheap.
no, not usually, but they were clearancing them out for 75% off. So I got them for like I think it was like $3.99.
You brat.
Oh, I only shop when I can find the deals.
I know. Michelle and I are both bargain hunters big time.
And to be frankly honest, our thrift stores around here suck. So I knew I would never find any kind of, tray, my tiered tray that's on my buffet I made out of some old cake pans. And Kim, it's so easy to make those if you can get your hand on some cake pans.
Okay, I think I will do that. And if nothing else, do they have them at Dollar Tree? I'll just go get them.
They might.
Yeah.
If not cake pans, pie pans, you can use those too.
Yeah.
And I mean, just
I
some
really want metal for sure.
yeah, and to get some really good epoxy glue is all you need, like E6000 or Beacon has one that's there's Quick Grip and then there's 527. They're both really good and permanent to use.
Okay.
Is Mary still here?
Paging Mary to the front of the store. I think so. She just commented to Michelle. She said, "Nice, Michelle."
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
I'm waiting to find out if a digi artist is going to give me permission to use one of their steampunk digi kits to make a journal for Defy. Mary loves my steampunk.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You do good steampunk. This is true.
I have to go back and buy black lace. I sold it all.
Oh my goodness. I knew that was going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, well, I got a little bit. I got some fringe and tassel stuff.
But that's not quite turning out how I want.
When Kathy gets to purging, man, she lets go of it all.
Girl, if you see this house.
She really does, though.
I got so much stuff boxed up and lined up in the hallway now. I'm thinking about just putting it all on Etsy and just not even doing a sale.
Oh my goodness.
It would take me a week.
I thought
You
you were
have an
going
angel
to
policy.
tonight.
What it is different people have said that they can use some of their kits to make journals to sell to raise funds. And everybody's picking a different artist and all. And since I know this lady, I wanted to pick her. I didn't even see her on the list at first, but when I did see it, I wanted to change mine.
That's very sweet, Queen Bee.
Do they not have an angel policy? I don't know. It just came up today, so I don't really know.
Does who not have an angel policy?
I know that we can only use it for the purpose for which it is intended, which is making the book for Defy. We can't keep it and use it for ourselves later.
Who is that she's asking about?
For the project.
But which,
Oh, I missed that whole completely. Don't talk to me. Yeah,
which company?
it's not a company, it's an individual that does digital prints.
Oh, gotcha. I spent some time on Etsy today and bought some digital stuff.
Me too.
You could
man.
go down the rabbit hole looking at digis, man.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
I did today.
I mean, you could seriously go down the rabbit hole for hours and spend a ton of cash.
That's how I found the Wizard of Oz today.
Good
Well,
night,
you know, if
Thanks
Tracy
for
Fox
coming
would just stop making them, and Artie Mays and Mrs. Cox, and gosh, Lee, there's so many of them on there that are so talented, and they truly are better than buying the regular paper pads in the store. Some of them,
Mhm.
they're more realistic.
Misty is a new well, not new digi artist, but she is collaborating with Defy to do the buy one give one. And actually, I am on Misty's design team, so I'll be creating with her digis.
Well, great. Congratulations.
Super excited about it. I already have my
Glad
project.
you are too, Misty.
I already have my project picked out for what I'm going to be doing. And Misty, I have one word to say to you about the project I'm going to be working on: coffee.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you pick one of her journals?
No, I'm doing a journal with that buzzword that I just said, as a design team project, but I also picked a different one for the Defy thing.
Okay.
I committed myself to making 2 journals that I really don't have time for, but I'm going to make myself because then I get to play. So when I need a break from paperwork all the time, I'm going to make myself play and come do journals, which is cool. I'm excited though. I love Misty did some really good designs.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I mean, she did some really good, and I'm so proud that she's going to help out Defy with them. That makes me happy.
Are you leaving, Mary?
Can't find my
Oh, no, she's not listening.
Pop Dots.
Is that a candy?
Is it what?
A candy?
Is what a candy?
Pop Dots.
Pop Dots are the little things you put, the foam dots that you put on the back of your stuff for dimension.
Oh.
That's what they're called, Pop Dots.
Okay, I'm hungry.
No, Kat was saying goodnight. Who
Oh,
said
Cat leaving already?
Yeah. Coffee is my language too, Misty. For
Mine
real.
too.
For real.
Cat, come back, come back.
As long as you don't mind, Misty, I have a deck of coffee trivia cards that I'm going to mix in with the journal with your DigiKit. So it's going to be a badass coffee journal, if I do say so myself, coffee themed.
You get coffee filters in it?
I'm going to, and I've even saved like some of my sleeves from my different coffee places to be belly bands.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've planned it out in my head already.
Do you know you can use the little white cupcake holders?
Yup.
Flatten them out, and they look just like coffee filters.
Yup.
So you get a mini one.
I've been planning it in my head. Some coffee dyed papers in there too.
Well, the Wawa up the street from us just reopened their cappuccino machine, and guess what?
Yum.
Just shut the whole store down. COVID-19 tested.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yep, employees tested positive.
Oh, that sucks.
And I've been getting my cappuccino every single day.
Oh no.
Yeah, not a happy camper. But hey, the governor is saying open everything back up.
Right? Are you not annoyed with our governor? Because I am.
I'm very annoyed right now.
Yeah, I'm not happy with him. For me, it's all about the school thing. Like, we're grown-ups, but you're going to open up schools for little kids with all this getting higher and higher and worse. No, thank you.
And saying 2-year-olds have to wear masks, knowing good and well they're not going to wear them. And I'm
Right.
going to tell you what, I looked at the website in Nick's school, and the teachers are wearing masks and face shields. Anthony will take one look at him and squall his guts out. He will be terrified.
Oh,
I mean,
poor little guy.
they look like something from some alien movie or something.
Oh. Luz, tell us what's going on. Give us the update. She said she's finally waiting on some furniture and craft room to set up. We miss you crafting, Luz. Judy, I'm glad. I'm still waiting for our county, and they haven't done anything. It's pissing me off. Like,
I started it last week.
Orange County and Osceola do masks, but not Seminole, where we live. I'm like, really? I mean, Mr. Vintage has to wear them to work anyway, which thankfully, because he knows I need him to do that anyway, because I'm immune compromised. But like, our county needs to get with it and make it mandatory. I bet you do miss crafting, Luz. You'll be so happy to see all your supplies again.
Oh, I have to show you something. Oh, did I bring it in here? Miss Luz, your babies are going in a book. There's only going to be one for me. I'm not giving it. I'm not selling it. Hold on. I got to go in the other room. You're going to die when you see it.
Yeah, you guys went through a tough time, Luz. You should be mask recommended for sure. So, Michelle, are you painting that silver?
Yeah. It's
Nice.
I didn't like the way it was looking with just the silver paint, so I put some gesso underneath it.
Oh, smart.
What gesso, so I like it much better now.
I just ordered some black gesso because I realized I was out.
You know what? You said that, and I am too. I have a little tube of it. I need to get some more.
Right, Luz? I bet it will, you poor thing. I bet you're so excited to get all your stuff back. So we're, up and out where you can see it and be inspired and do whatever you want to do and not just book covers. You're going to have to make a lot of journals, Luz. Because you made all the book covers already.
Well, I can't find it. I have some Raggedy Ann and Andy paper now.
Oh.
And I'm going to use that fabric you gave me and make a cover. And I'm making a Raggedy Ann and Andy journal.
Oh.
The ones that Luz made me are going in my journal. But it's not going to be one that I sell. It's going to be one that's just for me. It is. That's
to the right, Kathy.
What?
Mary says it's to the right.
It's to the right. No, it isn't. I just looked. It's not to the left either. I don't know. I moved it in the den, so it's in there somewhere.
It's under your desk.
Honey, if it's under my desk, it can stay there. I just carried all this paper in here.
Oh no. Saying prayers right now, Misty. Let us know if you're okay.
Oh no.
No bad news.
I mean, everybody's getting bad news lately. The times we're living in.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this whole year is just like we're in limbo.
I just wanted to end.
Kathy just wants to go to Fred's, man.
I don't want to eat out anywhere right now. I'm kind of scared now, especially with all these new cases in town.
Yeah, she wants things safe so we can go to Fred's again.
Mhm. See, my life's been in
No,
limbo for months.
when I went, it wasn't very good.
No?
No, but we went to the one in Riverview. It just wasn't good.
I just feel like it's like we've been in limbo. Like life isn't really going on, and it's just like we're all stuck this year. Like it's bizarre. Like it's like a pretend year. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird.
I've definitely felt that for months.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's like practice. Let's get back to the real world and real life, but sadly, it's not practice. It is real.
I asked Pete the other day had the world ended, and we were too stupid to know it.
Right?
Tell you, it's been a rough time.
It is very on everybody. One of my friends has family, all of her family just about in New York City, and she's had 5 family members to pass away from the COVID.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
My favorite uncle, he found out just about the time the COVID broke loose that he had cancer and started chemo.
Oh, bless his heart.
He's done really well with the chemo and, traveling back and forth. But my aunt tonight let us know that he has pneumonia. And they wanted to put him in a COVID unit at the hospital to treat him. And yeah, that's my uncle. He said, no. He said, I'm leaving. He said, I'll check myself out. He said, you're not putting me in the COVID ward. He said, because I don't have COVID. I've just got flat out pneumonia. And they advised him not to, said he may not make it back if he had to come back. So,
Liz, we do have outdoor dining in Florida. However, I refuse to sit outside anywhere in Florida to eat because 1, the heat and humidity is unbearable. And 2, the bugs are big as I am.
And Luce, the dining rooms are open. Like you can go into the restaurant and eat. It's been that way for a month now.
Yeah, they've got it limited seating so that
yeah, that's why
a few places we've been, it hasn't been crowded. No other idiots are going out but us.
Well, I will tell you, last night, Mr. Vintage had to work on Father's Day, and I thought that really sucked. And so we're doing our Father's Day celebration at another time, but I still wanted to make it special for him. And I said, whatever you want, we'll either go eat or we'll take it out. And of course, he's meat and potatoes kind of guy, so he wanted Sonny's barbecue. And we tried to order it through the website, and they would not even take the orders. They had such high volume.
Yeah.
So we went and sat at the drive-thru to get our food, and they still screwed up half of it, but he was happy because he got what he wanted. But, I mean, there was people for curbside pickup. I mean, the place was slammed.
Yeah, they are slammed.
It was crazy how crowded it was. It's crazy.
All the ones in Tampa closed down.
Oh, this one's probably about 15 minutes from the new place. But I mean, you do, like some places we've ordered carry out or, curbside pickup or whatever and brought it home a few times. And some of the places like Outback, they give you tiny sizes compared to what you get in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you order a side salad, it's like, tiny. But Sonny's, I will say you got as much food as you get when you're there. It was definitely not, you did definitely not get less food because it was, carry out.
Yeah, they do give you good time.
Sonny's because wow, I love Sonny's.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. So we went and sat at the drive-thru forever so he could have Sonny's for Father's Day. Yeah, we do too, Crispy. It's everywhere. It sucks. Hi, Brian. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Brian. No, I'm not going out anywhere else. I'm not even going to do takeout again. I'm going right back to just whatever's here at the house. That's what we're going to eat. I did the low boil for Father's Day, and that's it. I'm not, you know,
My mom and I had lunch out for the first time Saturday. We went to Fridays, and it wasn't too bad.
well, the sad thing of it is, with just the two of us, it is actually cheaper for us to eat out every night than to buy groceries.
That's the way it is with Dell and I.
Yeah, same here for
The
us. Yeah.
item for the low boil was $189.
Yeah,
And that was nothing extra. That was just the low boil. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I know that's going to be expensive. Luce
it's
wants us
very,
all to be careful because she says she'll miss us too much. I've only gone out to a restaurant once, Luce, and it was really safe, but I'm not doing it anymore. It's curbside or nothing or home.
I'm not even
yeah, that's like to say I wasn't a nervous wreck the whole time.
I don't
Right.
know how many of the people are working there that are actually infected. So,
Exactly, and that's kind of why.
and, you know, this little thing with the cappuccino taught me my lesson because
Yeah.
I just, you know, I've been dying for it. I wanted it so bad the whole time they had it shut down. And as soon as they opened it up, boy, I was right there getting it every single day. And now they've got, I think it was 8 employees. They don't
Wow,
have that many working there. 8 employees tested positive.
that's crazy.
Right. Yikes. Not good.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah, they
time.
took the boys to get their hair done and everything.
Oh gosh, I didn't think about that.
As soon as they opened up, they took them out and got, they wore their little masks, but got a little Paw Patrol mask. And they
Aw.
wore those, but still, I mean,
Did you buy the Paw Patrol mask somewhere?
yeah, I got them on Etsy.
I'm gonna have to look for that because upstairs they want me to make a kid's mask and I don't have any fabric and Paw Patrol's his favorite.
Yeah, they got some adorable ones on Etsy.
Because he's 3, so he loves Paw Patrol.
Yeah, that's
But I have them in 2 sizes, and I got one of each size, and the larger child size fit Nicholas, and the smaller child size fit Tony.
Okay. That's great, Brian. Consider yourself lucky. That's awesome. He said the number of cases gone down where he is.
yeah, that's good.
There's skyrocket in here.
Yep.
Actually, I think there's more now than there was in the first wave of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like thinking, there was cases when we were quarantined and more now. So not going unless it absolutely have to. Not a good idea. That's good that they were recovered.
I don't know. I'm worried more about the boys than us.
Yeah. Because they've both been thing too, so they really don't need to get that. I worry about you though. You get sick a lot too, and I don't want you to get it
I
either.
think I already had it. As sick as I was back in December and January,
That's
I honestly
me.
believe I already had it.
I think I had it in November and December.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kat. I definitely think you had it.
Because I didn't.
I mean, they,
Nice,
like
Mary.
50
Go out and
antibiotics.
see the herd of deer.
Ooh,
I want to go out and see a herd of deer in my yard. That's awesome.
I got to see a mama yesterday with 2 of her little fawns in our backyard.
Oh,
Our Danny popped up on the door. I couldn't figure out what she was doing on the patio door. I look out and there's Mama and the babies. I looked at Danny. I said, "Honey, they're not dogs."
Tell everybody how many dogs you have at home, Michelle.
I actually only have 3 now. We lost our Carlisle in March. He passed away.
Oh,
But we have 3 boxers.
yep. Michelle is
Got
a
two
boxer
big-
mama.
Then our 2 boys are right around 85, 95 pounds between the, between the 2 of them.
Holy cow, that's big.
And Danny, she goes about 60 now. She's still petite, though. She's still a baby. She just turned a year old. But she's the strongest, I think, out of the 3 of them.
Well, these are my last ones. After losing Garfield, I just can't do it again. Well, I know I have to do it 2 more times. I'm hoping I outlive them, but
Yeah, our 2 boys are brothers, and then our little girl is one of the boys' baby girls. We bred him out, but when we lost Carlisle, he was one of our original boxers. We lost his brother and his litter mate last year. So, and our Maya passed away in December.
Aw.
So we lost 3 of them in the sight of a year.
Aw.
I don't know how you do it.
Mary says she loves boxers, Shell.
Oh, I do too. That's just the worst thing about them, though, is that their lifespan it's predominantly short. If you get 15 years, you're getting good. We got 12 out of Carlisle and 11 out of his brother, so we did okay.
You Misty come back? Is she okay?
No, that's what I'm sitting here watching the chat for.
They are a big herd. We had 4 at one time.
Were you following that story about when Missy's dog got picked up?
I gotta mute for a second, ladies.
Okay.
She's a better woman than I am because I'd have been down there beating some people up. They were telling her they were going to put her dog up for adoption and all this stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'd have been taking that place apart.
Yep. My doggies are my babies. Oh, I have to
We-
tell my mom the other day, I said, sometimes I think they listen better than kids do.
Yeah, amen. Especially kids today.
Ladies, I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes because hubby's on his way home with dinner. So
Okay.
that was the call.
Wow.
That was the call. Yeah, he was supposed to get off work at 8, and one of the other managers had a heart attack, and so
Oh, no.
actually they thought he had a heart attack, and when he was in the hospital, it turns out he has a tumor on his heart,
Oh, my gosh.
which is probably worse. And so hubby's the only one there with keys at the moment, so he had to stay till 9:30.
Well, it depends too. I've got a tumor on my heart, so it just depends on what kind it is and the size of it.
Well, that's good to know because last we heard, like, he hasn't come back to work and he's been released from the hospital. And the last anybody's heard is that they were just going to be waiting to decide what to do. And I'm thinking, like, what are the choices? Everybody's worried and nobody's heard from him to know what's happening.
They gave me the pill form chemo. It worked. It shrunk it down to pea size.
Well, that's good.
So are they able to remove a tumor if it's on your heart or no?
It depends on where it is. Mine, they can't.
Hmm. And this guy is, he's probably in his 40s and he has 5 kids and one of them's little.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going good, Brian.
Yeah, he's had a late in life baby that's I think is 2 or 3. Yeah.
And you guys that are watching now, you don't want to miss Thursday's live. Will be 2 o'clock on my channel because we're up at the box. You see, I come in here and clean up to do them live, and I misplace everything. Anyway, I have a beautiful. Oh, here it is. I have a beautiful, beautiful box, and it's full of ink. It's kind of heavy, but this is gonna be the giveaway.
Onyx, shh.
Oh, is that Onyx?
Oh, Alex is talking to us. He's saying, "Mama, win that box for me. It's blue."
It's because he
That
has
is
to be right by him.
gorgeous.
He said,
Daddy's
"Mama."
not home, so he's not happy. Onyx, shh. Daddy will be home soon.
Oh,
I love the way he talks.
that's sweet. That sounds like Bane. Bane does that.
He just because he's out there by himself because Daddy's not here, and he's
Oh, yeah.
I keep hearing her say Brian's on the way home. I know that's my daddy's name. And he's saying, "Blue, too."
her Daddy talking to me on the phone, and that's what happens.
Well, Danny's here in the room with me. She's been asleep. She heard Onyx and she popped up.
Oh, that's the giveaway box, Kat. That's really pretty.
Yes, it's full. It is absolutely full.
Oh my gosh, Brian, that's terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that.
What happened? 2 people that had gone to the adult daycare they used to go. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Brian.
Sad.
Oh, wow. So much of that.
Onyx.
Mom!
He's right here. Shh. Daddy will be home soon. Shh.
There's nobody paying attention to me, Mom.
You're okay. Oh my gosh, him and the little boy upstairs are best buddies now, and he comes down to visit Onyx, and they play, and like it wears both of them out. So it cracks me up because then he goes upstairs and takes a nap, and Onyx goes and takes a nap too. Cracks me up.
Oh,
They're like best friends now.
Funny.
They're like best friends. He comes down to visit Onyx. It's so cute.
that's adorable.
He absolutely loves it. He got mad though. I got to tell you guys, we got new treats for Onyx, and they look like cookies. They legit look like cookies.
Oh,
And one of them's like peanut butter carob, and one is like vanilla. So he knows, the little boy upstairs knows where the treat jar is for him. So that's one of his things. He likes to go get a treat and give it to him, and he makes him sit and shake hands and everything.
aw.
But he had a meltdown because he broke off a piece of the cookie for the dog and wanted to eat it, and Mommy said no. And bad Miss Kim didn't have any people cookies in the house.
Oh, no.
He threw a little hissy with his 3-year-old self because Onyx got a cookie and he didn't, and I feel so bad.
Well, you want to hear something really funny? Paw Patrol has out those little Lunchables now, and the cookie in it is shaped like a dog biscuit, but it is for the kids.
Oh, my God.
Nicholas looked at me. He said, "Why you give me dog food?" I mean, he had the most disgusting look on his face. I said, "What are you talking about? I'm not giving you dog food." He picked up that cookie and got an attitude look with me. He said, "What's this?" I said, "The Paw Patrol cookie." He said, "Here, Sheldon," and flipped it over to the dog. I said,
Oh,
"Don't do that to him."
Oh my goodness.
He said, "It's dog food. It's a dog cookie." I said, "It is not. It's a little boy cookie made by Paw Patrol." He said, "No, it's not." He said,
He wasn't having it.
He
Oh
wasn't
my gosh.
in his mouth. He wasn't even going to taste it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
That boy is something else.
He is a mess and a half.
Oh, my goodness.
His mama told me today that he was so worried when he got home. What were we doing? Spoon feeding him sugar? I said, "He's been that way all day." She said, "Well, he doesn't need to take a nap anymore." I said, "Well, when he goes back to daycare, you tell him that."
Yeah.
Because at Grandma's house, he's taking a nap because Grandma needs a nap. Oh, sorry to hear that, Missy. Well, I'll be praying for her.
Yeah, we were all waiting for you to come back. Okay, we'll say some prayers for her, Misty.
You
Let
got
us know
it.
if you need anything, okay? Big hugs.
We'll be praying. Lord.
Brian, I don't blame you for staying home. I mean, it's scary. You have to be safe. Everybody has to do what's best for them right now.
Absolutely.
I know, that makes you sad to not see your friends, but with the way things are, you just don't know. I've had to turn my kids away before when they were not feeling well and stuff because, they're out in the world working and I don't need to get this. It's bad enough that Heavy works in retail, but I don't need to get this either.
Right.
That's the way I feel about it too. Steve and them out, and she's a nurse, and here they are out here working every day, and then coming home to their kids, and then we get the kids, and it's like, excuse me, do you have any common sense at all?
Well, yeah, that's part of it. My kids don't have common sense. That's the other reason why I don't want them coming over.
I think it's the whole generation now.
Yes.
I see them, they checked in at such and such coffee and they're out getting coffee, or they checked in at such and such this place. And I'm like, oh, for heaven's sakes, have you learned nothing?
Oh, goodness.
Just because they're young, they need to realize that doesn't make them invincible.
Yeah. But they think they are.
Funny is they worry about Brian bringing it home to me, and I'm thinking, you guys could bring it home to me.
Yeah.
But you're worried about him. They're funny. I ordered some stuff today. I know I'm going to enable you, Kathy. Just get ready.
Sorry, I'm ahead of you. Already did. You talking about BB Crafts or where
oh no,
Little Birdie?
I designed the design projects for BB Crafts, so I got a lot of their stuff. But I asked for the glass mat for Mother's Day, and my youngest got it for me. And when it came, there was a coupon in the package, and I'm like, let's check this place out. I feel like some retail therapy today. So it's let me see if I can find it. It is craftonlineusa.com. And I got like the black gesso. They have the little the distress thing. This one, but they have the square one.
Yes.
It's not the Ranger brand, it's like a Universal Craft Company or something, the brand, but they had the square one with two of the replacement pads in it for $1.99.
Whoa!
And I was like, so I bought like 5 of them for Defy, like to donate. And I got really good prices. I got a couple more oxide sprays. I got the Tim Holtz sprayer, the bottle.
The little water bottle.
Yeah, and I got the little
mine.
And like I have a billion of the stupid mini oxides. I don't know why I bought those instead of the bigger ones, but I have a bunch of them and they're hard to keep track of. So I bought the little silver container, and it was only like $2 something. It was like maybe down stuff. So I did some serious damage for $50. I tried to cut myself off at 50, but I always like spend the amount to get the free shipping because I hate paying for shipping.
Right.
But like I got a bunch of stuff for that. I mean,
it sounds like it.
Yeah, I got a couple of oxide pads, a couple of oxide sprays, a Tim Holtz spray bottle, black gesso, 5 of these things, the distressing tools, and some other stuff. So like I was like, holy cow, I'd never heard of this place before. And then there was a coupon code in here, I'll show it to you guys. I'll put it on. This is the coupon that was in my hang on, let me click on me for a second.
I loved it too, Luz. It's absolutely gorgeous. The camera does not do it justice. Jean Peter is amazing.
Yes, that rolling pin was to die for. I totally want to do one of those in that style, but I want to do it farmhouse with just words, like positivity words.
I don't think I'm talented enough to do it like she did.
So this
Online USA.
Yeah, and then I mean I don't see why not. So then I use the code 15 off. So if you're gonna spend 50 to get the free shipping, you actually have to spend 15% more than 50 in
Right.
order to get the free shipping. So I mean, go for it and use the code. What the
What is
hey?
that? 150 FF?
It's 150FF, like 15 off.
Oh.
And they had a bunch of stuff. I mean, like they had like gosh, they just have a lot of stuff. You have to look. They have a lot of different categories.
I have to check them out.
Yeah, I was you know what, Kathy? I was trying to decide between this place and Little Birdie of where I was gonna, have my retail therapy, and I felt like I got more bang for my buck at this place.
Well, I wanted to do the Little Birdie again because I'm still trying to get all of the fairy stuff, and I'm back ordered on a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah,
So,
the fairy stuff isn't in because I have the thing to notify me when it comes in too.
yeah, if that's
And
going to
the
be a
only thing,
pattern, I probably won't keep going there.
and the only thing they have in the fairies are the journaling cards, I think, right now.
Yeah.
And like, who wants the journaling cards without the rest of the stuff? So,
Apparently I did.
oh, but you know what? There was something you missed. I forgot to tell you. I was gonna shoot. There was something that we both missed, and it was butterflies that go with the Aqua Medley line.
I think I did see them this time.
Yeah, I didn't order them, but I need to get some of those to go with that.
I'm not a big butterfly person in my journals. Well, mostly mine are nature and nature and botanical and all that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't really go for butterflies real big.
Brian, that's amazing news. I'm trying to catch up. Thanks, Lou. It's Jean Peters' idea. Oh, that's nice, Mary. Your granddaughter bought you some groceries.
Oh,
I actually use my rolling pins. The only one I have I don't use is a plastic one, and I don't think that would be pretty decorated.
Does anybody want to show off their stuff before we close out?
I kind of put mine away.
Michelle, do you want to show us where you're at with your upcycle?
I can.
Okay, hang on.
Real quick.
As soon as that fabric gets here, it is done, and I'm sending it to her. If it's
I have
not
to
here,
tell you,
I'll just change the fabric.
I need to tell you guys too, if you haven't, Michelle, can you type in the chat? If you guys haven't subscribed to Michelle's channel, she has a really low subscriber count, and we really need to get her up there.
Yeah, I had to take a
talented
sabbatical for a while.
Well, she's one of the most talented people that I'm blessed to know, and I really want her to. She can have a lot more subscribers than she does. So if you're not subscribed to Michelle's channel, please take a moment. Type in the chat, Michelle, so they can see the name of your channel.
She Lou wrote in.
Did Luce do it?
Lou said, "Don't leave me." Finally, no calls.
I have to, Luce. Hubby's on the way home with dinner.
Let me pop over real quick and get my address here.
Luce, I'll let you know the next time Mr. Vintage works late, and we can do a late night craft like we used to when you have everything unpacked.
We'll be on Thursday at 2, Lou. And if you get a corner you can work in, you're welcome to come on with us.
Okay, so we're in there. So what I worked on, this one's not turning out. I was trying something a little different. No, it's bubbled. This was the plate that I did earlier.
Gorgeous.
As you see that you can't see the blue in the background anymore. It's starting to, like blend in from the decoupage. So that all worked out. Then I had a candle holder cake pan that I'd pre-glued together and used some brushed metal paint from Plaid Crafts to blend it all so it matches. This is going to be a seasonal candle holder that I'll fill with summer items, spring items, and around this rather large battery operated candle that I have. And then last thing I'm doing here is just like a little conversation box that I'm going to put in my farmhouse tiered tray on my buffet. This is Grow and Grace.
I love that saying on there.
I do too. I'm going to try to get bubbles out of it. And then I'm going to use some Plumber's metallic tape. And I'm going to emboss this and use it to surround the box to give it more character.
Cool.
So yeah.
What a great thinking outside the box project that is. I love it.
If I could just get the bubbles out of this, it'd be okay.
But that's a great idea too. If you can find the cake pans in like smaller sizes,
Yeah.
you can make the 3-tiered thing with that.
Yeah.
If you got smaller size cake pans.
I've got the large and the medium one of this set that I used to make mine.
Thanks for coming, Brian.
Make a lazy Susan out of it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
I love the idea of an upcycler. If I've got it to work with, I'll find a use for it.
Judy.
Bye, Judy. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Judy.
Speaking of which,
did you do that on just a wooden block, Michelle?
It's one of the Tim Holtz. Forgot what they're called now. The little window box things that he has. The Vignes. There's a collection of them in different sizes. I had a couple small ones extra from previous projects years ago, and thought, well, I'm going to use it for this. Just something with a little, catchy saying on it to sit in my.
Right. Awesome.
So
that would be neat too, to cut out like different Bible verses or different positive phrases.
Really cool.
And just reach up and grab one whenever you're feeling down.
Yeah, it would be cool if you had a way where you could like change the saying out.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I got another little one box like that. I had a couple of them, and I'm, just playing with this one to see how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
But if my writing didn't look like serial killers' writing, I would I would venture to paint phrases on things, but.
I highly doubt that.
Now, I seriously want to know, what does a serial killer write look like?
I'll show you mine sometime and you'll know.
Michelle paints like amazing, so I highly doubt that her writing looks like a serial killer. I don't believe it.
I wish I could do all that fancy writing, but I can't. I don't know. I don't like the way this is coming out.
That's really, really super cute. I really like that idea. You might have inspired me to try this.
Well, Kim, you did good. You got 9 thumbs up, 12 thumbs up, and 10 thumbs down.
10?
Did I really?
I'm joking. You don't.
Oh, Lord.
I still only see 1. I see 13 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down.
I see 12 thumbs up and 2 down. So I don't know what's going on.
12 and 1.
I have 13 and 1, so that's crazy.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even on. Never mind. I gotta refresh.
So tell me what you see now.
Wait a minute, let me refresh. I gotta hit that little squiggly thing up there.
I do appreciate you guys all coming. This is something I've been meaning to do to get back into doing lives, and it's a way to
Thank you for having me.
It's a way to force myself to have playtime, to take a break and have time to play.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you guys coming, and if you can try to set your calendars, I'm going to try to do this every Monday night at 8. That's the plan.
Now
and if anybody wants to come on and craft along, you're more than welcome. Just let me know.
Thank you for having me tonight. I've enjoyed it.
Anytime, Shelly.
I've missed it.
So what did What did you get, Kathy? What does yours say now?
Well, I refreshed and saw 13 and 1, and then I went over and clicked live chat, and now I see 12 and 2 again. It's weird.
That is so crazy.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna
nuts.
try that top chat because I'm in live chat and I see 13 and 1. Let's see what top chat says.
Go up to the top of the page where the arrows point left and right, and see that little half circle. Click on that.
Where the
And then
arrow
refresh your
left
page.
and right. I don't know what you mean.
Next to the word YouTube,
I have 3 lines.
right above the word YouTube, then.
I don't have anything right above the word YouTube.
Where it says youtube.com watch in the search bar up at the very top.
Mine has 3 lines, then YouTube in the search bar.
All right, now look beside that search bar that says YouTube. Do you see the little half circle and the right and the left arrow?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't have that on mine. That's funny.
Darla's seeing 13 and 1. It's weird.
That is weird.
I
Oh,
must
it doesn't
be
matter.
far behind the 8 ball.
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Yep.
That's fine. Not everybody likes everybody. You know, it's not necessarily a thumbs down, but it honestly doesn't bother me. So
I was waiting for you. I was trying to trick you and get you to say, "Oh my God, why? What do I do wrong?"
Lord, I know what I did wrong. I made crappy iCats tonight.
Did not.
You did not.
Because damn that Kathy, she gives me the hard stuff.
It got you out of your comfort zone, didn't it? Got you
I
thinking.
know she can't give me, like a vintage themed lace book to do, or
Well, you'll be happy to
hard
know
stuff.
you are getting a 3-tier stacking box that you get to decorate. And you're going to put a shabby chic journal in one of those 3 boxes. And it's up to you which size you want to make. And you are getting a banner kit. And you are getting a wooden sign to do. So you can do it either craft room or just a crafty saying or bite me or whatever you want on it.
A wooden sign. I can't paint letters, but I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
And what else did you get? What else did
I
you
can
get?
stencil on the wood sign. I'm cool with all those. That works.
They
Last
stencil,
time I had
stencil, baby.
to see that embellishment box, and that was a hard one. But I was really happy that one turned out as well. As
Yeah,
it
I
did.
like the way that came out.
Yeah,
You got
that was a struggle for me though. But I'm happy
You got July, August, September, October. So you got 4. No, wait, you didn't either. You got 3 things because I think that box and journal are going to take you 2 months.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Y'all are gonna hear Onyx in a second because Daddy's about to walk in the door, and you're gonna hear him go crazy.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh,
Oh.
Daddy's home, Daddy's home. Daddy, Mama's ignoring me. She's talking to her friends about me.
He opens the door. He's right there. He has to say, "Back up."
That is so sweet.
Door right there.
That's what mine does with Dell when he comes home.
Yeah. Now he just took off running with Daddy. Well, thank you guys for coming. I hope you'll stop back in next Monday. And like I said, if anybody wants to come on the panel and craft along, let us know. We would love to have you. That would be awesome. So I appreciate
Go enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, it's been a long day for him too. So I just want to catch up with him a little bit before he goes to bed. So thank you guys for thank you, Kathy and Michelle, for being on with me. Have a good night, everybody. And don't forget to go to Kathy's channel on Thursday at 2.
Yep.
And there'll be more fun then.
All
Have a
right.
good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.